Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, and I know it's Tuesday because the bins are outside for the bin men to collect tomorrow, which will be Wednesday. I swear I'm going round the bend. I don't know which day, I don't know which day of the week it is. People have been telling me the last couple of days. The plumber yesterday, notably, my son and a friend from across the road, they've said that I look really well and I look glowing. Well, I don't really feel it, but I think it's got more to do with the makeup I'm using. I cleanse my skin every night religiously and put some, usually I use Nivea cream, but I've got some other stuff. Oh, I've got some oil of Olay, Nivea. But in the morning when I'm going to put makeup on, and I like putting makeup on every day because, like today, I'm not seeing anybody. Nobody's likely to come. It's just me here, although I'm on here to you. But it makes me feel better about myself that I've bothered. So when people say, why are you wearing makeup? I'll say that I'm wearing makeup for myself. I'm looking for a handkerchief. Wearing makeup for myself, not for anybody else. Although I would never come onto YouTube and just, sort of roll out of bed with my hair all mussed and my face all dirty and, well, mildly glowing from the night before in bed, not sweating or perspiring, but glowing. But I would never dream of getting in front of the camera like that, because I think when people have got a YouTube channel, you don't have to wear makeup, you don't have to wear anything you don't want to, but I think you have a duty to yourself and you have a duty to your subscribers to show some respect and to at least come on clean and with your hair combed and in a clean top or what have you. I think it's vital. And with your background, I mean, my background now, it's not a background for a YouTube video, but this is my home and it's tidy and anybody could look in here. Everywhere is tidy. Going to be a bit tidier by the end of today as well. But some of people come onto YouTube and they are a mess. Their place is a mess. And yet they feel that that's acceptable and their subscribers just take it on the chin because they've got some sense of loyalty to these people. But mark my words, if they're like that with you, they have no respect for you. I'm not saying everything has to be pristine, particularly with kids, it can't be, but at least there's such a thing as clean dirt and dirty dirt. Do you know what I mean? And there's sort of clean dirt and messiness that's the day-to-day living, and then there's the dirty dirt where it's the day's dirt piled up on the next day's dirt, piled up on the week's dirt, piled up on the next week's dirt, piled up on the next month's dirt. You know what I'm saying. And what started me off, I'm going off again. People have been saying I look really good, so I do bother with makeup, but I bother for myself, I bother for coming on here, I bother because it makes me feel better, but I have changed what I do in the morning because I don't like all the hassle of different stuff being put on. So sometimes I bother with my eyes, sometimes I don't. Always wear lip gloss or lipstick. always put a bit of blusher on and a bit of moisturiser. That's about it. But I've discovered something that you might want to take a look at, and it's this little gem by Garnier, and it's BB cream, which I believe stands for Beauty Balm. Beauty Balm cream. This is Classic Light, which I'm using, and it does everything. It moisturises your skin, and then it is also the foundation, a tinted foundation. So as long as your face is clean, you don't need anything else on it but this. And that's what I use on my skin. And it's changed the colour of my skin when I wash my face overnight, because I do like to use soap and water. And I use Pear's soap. But that is brilliant. So I use that. I use a little bit of Revlon cream blusher, and then I will spritz with either this lavender and coconut, which I used to buy for Alf, and so I've got a few bottles here that would have been used for Alf, but I'm now using. So I spritz it with that, or spritz it with this one. It's Garnier and it's rose water. Rose Soothing Glow Mist. So either one of those. And that just sets out everything. But honestly, I would recommend, without hesitation, I would recommend that. It's only a little tube, as you can see. I've only got small hands. So it's only a little tube, but you only need a little bit on your forehead, a bit on each eye, a bit on your cheeks, nose, and you only need a little bit. That's what it says. Just spread your BB cream like your regular moisturiser on clean skin, and that's all you have to do. You don't need to use a separate moisturiser unless you want to. This will do it all. It will moisturise, it'll be your foundation cream, and it will give you a lovely colour. It's brilliant. So, it's nicer even than the Clinique that I used to use. It's really nice, really good stuff. So my recommendation. Later on, I'm going to show you when I've done it. I ordered, and it came yesterday, a cosmetics counter stand to get lots of my makeup in that I use every day, like these spritzers, like my cream, like my lipsticks, brushes, just so that I can have them all there on hand and not all over the place. So I'm going to get that sorted out today and show you later. What I didn't tell you yesterday, I mentioned about my my weight loss, which I'm really pleased about, the £7. But what I didn't mention to you were the other things that were part and parcel of what I promised myself would be part of my New Year's resolution. I was going to do this streamlining of myself, and I was going to do this streamlining of my house and my clothes. So as well as doing this losing weight, I vowed that I would fill one bag, bin bag liner, one bag a week of clothes to be donated, one cupboard a week to be tidied, either one cupboard or two big drawers. Well, I've done 5 cupboards. I've counted that as one. I counted my 2 little glass ones as 2, 3, 4. I've done 1 downstairs in the kitchen and 1 in the front living room. So I've done 5 cupboards in the last month. 5 cupboards. I did my 4 bin bags worth of clothes, and then I did another 2. So in my head I did 6. This next month, I think it's going to have to slow down because, slow down with what stuff I can donate because I've got rid of a lot. So this next month I want to do 2 bags to donate of clothes, cushions, whatever I don't want. And 1 bag of stuff that can be just thrown away. I'm trying to think what cupboards I could do upstairs. There's a couple of wardrobes that are jam-packed. So anyway, I'll do another 2 bags and probably my 2 dressing tables I'll do this next month, as well as losing. I'm thinking, now I've gone down by £7, I'm thinking I'd like to try and get down another 5 in the next month, but I'm hoping it's going to be more than that because I'm going to be very conscientious and conscious of what I'm eating throughout the month. I was very lax the last 2 weeks, so I'm thinking £7 last month. I'm thinking it's going to be more like £7, but I won't be disappointed in myself if it's only 5. I'm not going to pressure myself over that. I was going on to this makeup thing again. I was watching, because it came up as recommended, a woman who was on my £600 life. So it's somebody I hadn't seen before. One of them, I don't watch them all, but this one I hadn't seen at all. So I started to watch. And I've realised what all these people seem to have in common is the messiness of their abode, the real unhealthy way of living with messiness, dirt, peeling walls, mould. And it's not only because they are so big they can't get around to do it. They've got siblings, they've got friends, and I'm sure they could at least get 1 room habitable. But I think it's sort of part and parcel that the way their rooms are, the way their lifestyle is the way that their minds are, their mindset inside. So what comes first? The egg or the chicken? Do they get their places cleaned up and then try to diet along simultaneously, but really hit the road when they're living in a decent environment? Or do they start losing the weight straight away and then get onto the mess of where they live? It just astounds me, the way people live that have got no reason to live in such a squalor, really. I feel sorry for them at the same time as feeling quite angry at them for not just getting up and doing something to make their life better. Anyway, giving all these pep talks out, I need to take heed myself and do something to make my life better today. I'll speak to you all later on. Bye-bye.